Jeremy TV.
Hey, Jeremy here, and I've got a project I need to do today that I had been thinking about for a while, but kind of snuck up on me because of the timing. I mentioned in the last video that it's been really rainy here. We've struggled with like 20 plus inches of rain in the last 5 or 6 weeks, and everything's been soggy, and that includes a little spot right in front of the landing on my garage. The concrete landing comes off the end of the gravel driveway. Between the gravel and the concrete there's a spot of dirt that's a low spot, unfortunately, and when rain sits there it gets to be a nasty mess, and this year has been worse than since we've lived here. So I've got a guy coming today to bring a load of gravel. He's got 25 tons on the way, but I've got to go get the site prep for it. I've got to get it a little bit evened out, so I'm going to hook onto the box blade and take the Kubota over there and try to level that out a little bit, and then once he gets the gravel dumped near that spot, I'm going to go ahead and drag it out and try to get a good level surface there for getting up onto the concrete, and also the gravel will help alleviate the mud problem that we have every time it rains, because when you pull into the garage you sling mud everywhere, and when you back out you get mud all over. It's just a nasty mess. So I'm going to go in there and get that gravel smoothed out and leveled where it's a good entrance to that concrete, and helps alleviate the big mud hole that we have right now. But the timing is because we're kind of between rain. We got a little bit of rain last weekend, or well, a couple of days ago, that they thought might be snow, but it wasn't quite far enough south for us, so we got about a 1/4 inch of rain, but on the already soggy ground it made another mess. And now we're supposed to have more rain on the way Sunday, so I want to go ahead and get the gravel in now, get that leveled up before the next rainstorm comes in, because I just don't see, at this rate, I don't see that spot ever drying enough to get this done. So it's kind of now or never. That's why I say the project kind of snuck up on me, but sometimes you have to strike while the iron's hot, and I've got better things to do than this right now, but I need to get this done for sure. Okay, so there it is. It's a lot better shape than it was. There's still a little bit of evidence of the ruts that were there before, but they're a lot more level now, not as pronounced. And like I said, most importantly, it's dry. Mostly dry. I mean, that's moist soil, but it's not a mud hole like it was 30 minutes ago. So that's good, and it's more level. It's more level as it goes out into here as well. I mean, it's more gradual, I'll say that. So now, I guess I'll have him dump the gravel probably in this area. I'll bring it this way and then make a better landing up toward the concrete there, and then whatever I've got left, work back down towards the gate, because I definitely need another load of gravel down that way. But most of it's going to be used in this area here because it needs it way worse. Because while the rest of the driveway needs more gravel, even when it's in water, it's not bad to drive in. It's just water, standing water. It's not mud. So anyway, we'll get that gravel brought in. I'll show you that and get it start to working. It's funny because I think the tractor looks weird with the box plate on it, because I haven't had anything except the brush hog on it since early summer. So that's the first time the brush hog's been off in several months. But it looks good that way. I think it's a good looking little tractor. That would have been cool from the drone. Stupid wind. There she goes. Well, there he goes. That's the second time that fella's brought me gravel, and he does me a good job. He brought two 25-ton belly dump beds full when we made that driveway, and it needs it again, like I've mentioned earlier. But that is a 25-ton pile of gravel. It's gonna go right there. So anyway, I've got some work, but it's fun work though, tractor work. Okay, well, I finally got that project done, and I think it turned out quite nice. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't get this part done. I'm going to do this part with my foot. That didn't quite smooth out like I wanted. I actually left it humped up just a little bit, just because I know that driving over it, it's gonna settle. Seeing this, I know I'm gonna have to come back out here and clean it up a little bit, but it's a good start. So anyway, that was enough to do that spot, and that's pretty deep. That's 2 or 3 inches deep. And then I ran some fresh gravel all the way, about a third of the way down the driveway there. So it's a lot better. Now we don't have the big jump to get up on the concrete, or we don't have to use the boards anyway. And where there was a mud hole right in this whole area here, it is now gravel. So hopefully this will remain in good shape when it rains. I guess the next rain we will see. Supposed to get some rain Sunday. I don't know how much, but anyway, looks good. You can, I've put some pretty good edges on it. I mean, they're not perfect, but really not bad. Got it run down to, well, kind of even with that tree right there, down there in that general area. So that's about where I got to. But and this is really just kind of topped off. That's not even an inch deep right there, but it just kind of freshened that up, makes it look a little nicer. And that approach right there definitely looks a lot better. So I made it kind of wide so we can kind of, because we tend to swing the cars around and then go up the concrete into the garage. So hopefully that will alleviate all this muddy crap that we normally encounter when we're getting into the garage, because the garage looks as bad as that part right there. So anyway, we'll see. Alright, so that project is done. And it was a fun project. It was nice to be out on the tractor. It was nice to get to work it like that. I always think brush hogging is probably about the hardest work on the tractor, but that today was a pretty good workout, and I enjoyed tractor time. I've always called it my tractor therapy. I enjoy when I can get out on it, and that was fun. That was a nice project, and especially as one of those projects that really has a big impact on the place and helps everybody out. So fun to do the project, but it's also good to get it done and see the improvement in the place and feel good about what it's going to do for everyone. So thanks for being here. If you enjoyed that, give it a thumbs up. If you like the type of stuff we do here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions, comments, just want to check in where you're watching from, drop that in the comment section right down below. Thanks for being here. I hope to see you soon.